On September 11th, 1947, 16-year-old Beverly Sharpman walked out of her Philadelphia life carrying a suitcase. By nightfall, her parents received a telegram. Got married, leaving town. Will not be back. Don't worry, babe. But investigators could not find a marriage license. Her friends knew of no serious boyfriend. Her family never heard from her again. So what happened to Beverly Babe Sharpman? Did she leave to start over? Was she protecting a secret? Or did someone use that telegram to make a disappearance look voluntary? This is the unsolved disappearance of Beverly E. Sharpman. It's missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania since September 11th, 1947.
Welcome to Case Files of the Missing, where the search for answers does not end with time. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Beverly E. Sharpman, known to family and friends as Babe, was born on December 10th, 1930. She lived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with her parents, Samuel and Nettie Sharpman. She had an older brother named Bernard. In 1947, Beverly was preparing to enter her senior year at Overbrook High School. She was described as 5 feet 3 inches tall, about 135 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. She was young, but she was not without ambition. Some accounts say Beverly dreamed of becoming a disc jockey. Striking goal for a teenage girl in the 1940s? Radio was powerful then. It was modern. It was public. It was a world of voices, music, and possibility. But in the days before she vanished, something appeared to shift. On September 10th, 1947, the evening before Beverly disappeared, she approached her mother. She seemed troubled. She told Nettie she had something to tell her. That moment may be one of the most haunting parts of this case. Beverly stood at the edge of a confession, but then she changed her mind. Her mother did not press her. Beverly went upstairs, and whatever she had been about to say remained unspoken. By the next day, it was too late. On September 11th, Beverly went to Overbrook High School to register for her senior year classes. That detail matters. At first glance, it sounds ordinary. A teenage girl preparing for the school year, a normal errand, a normal routine. But when viewed against what happened next, it becomes more complicated. Was Beverly genuinely planning to return to school? Was registering for classes part of a cover so no one would suspect she was leaving? Or was she still undecided that morning, caught between the life expected of her and the unknown path she may have been planning? After registering, Beverly returned home. By the time her mother came back from shopping, Beverly was gone. She had taken a suitcase. Later that day, Beverly was reportedly seen at the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad station at 24th and Chestnut Streets in Philadelphia. She was carrying a suitcase. This is the last known sighting associated with Beverly's disappearance. That image has stayed with the case for decades. A teenage girl at a train station, dressed neatly, holding a suitcase, standing at the threshold of somewhere else. But where was she going? Chicago, Charleston, Los Angeles, or somewhere investigators never discovered. That same evening, Samuel and Nettie Sharpman received a telegram. It said Beverly had gotten married. It said she was leaving town. It said she would not be back, and it ended with her nickname, Babe. The message was brief, direct, and final, but almost immediately questions emerged. Who had Beverly supposedly married? Why had no one known about him? Why did she leave no address? Why did she say not to worry but never contact her family again? And most importantly, did Beverly actually send the telegram herself? Investigators found evidence that Beverly may have been preparing to leave. She had withdrawn $173 from her savings account. In 1947, that was a meaningful amount of money for a teenager. She had also quit her clerking job at Trilling and Montague, a radio distributing firm, the day before she disappeared. She reportedly told coworkers she planned to go to Chicago. Those details suggest this was not a completely impulsive walkout. Beverly had money. She had resigned from work. She had mentioned a destination, but even that creates more questions. If Chicago was the plan, why was there no confirmed trace of her there? If she intended to start a new life, why did she never send even one verified message home? And if she wanted to disappear, how did a 16-year-old girl manage to vanish so completely in 1947? The telegram claimed Beverly had gotten married. Investigators checked marriage license bureaus in all states. They found no evidence that Beverly Sharpman had legally married. Her loved ones also said she was not known to be dating anyone seriously at the time. Friends and family did not know of a fiancé. They did not know of a man she planned to run away with. That does not mean a relationship was impossible. It means that if one existed, Beverly kept it deeply hidden. And if there was no relationship, then the telegram may have been something else entirely. A decoy, a cover story, or Beverly's attempt to explain her absence without revealing the truth. Beverly's parents did not simply accept that she was gone. Samuel and Nettie searched for answers for years. They placed newspaper advertisements asking Beverly to contact them. They appealed to her publicly and privately. They held on to hope that she was alive somewhere and could still come home. Some of those messages were heartbreaking. A mother asking for any word or sign that her daughter was alive, family offering money for clothes, a birthday message, plea to call home. These were not the messages of people who had moved on. These were the messages of a family suspended in uncertainty. In 1948, Beverly's family reportedly received a postcard from a person named J. Edwards. The writer claimed to have seen Beverly in Charleston, South Carolina, in April of that year. According to the message, Beverly was working there and living with a young woman named Bobby Wilson on West Street. This lead was investigated, but authorities could not confirm that Beverly had lived there or remained there. If the sighting was accurate, it would suggest Beverly survived at least several months after leaving Philadelphia. But if the sighting was mistaken, it became another false trail in a case already filled with unanswered questions. Who was J. Edwards? Who was Bobby Wilson? Was Beverly really in Charleston? Or was someone trying to help but identifying the wrong young woman? Years after Beverly vanished, her parents reportedly received another unusual communication. It was said to have come from Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, about 30 miles from Philadelphia. The letter allegedly suggested the family should seek Beverly through foreign police and was signed Lee Davis. A handwriting expert reportedly believed Beverly may have written it, but that lead also failed to produce answers. If Beverly wrote the letter, it suggests she may have been alive years after 1947. If she did not write it, then someone may have inserted themselves into the case and deepened the family's confusion. Either way, it did not bring Beverly home. There are several theories in Beverly Sharpman's disappearance, but none has been proven. The first theory is that Beverly left voluntarily to begin a new life. The money, the job, resignation, the suitcase, and the telegram all support the idea that she planned to leave. In the late 1940s, it was easier to move under a different name, find work, and avoid digital records because there were no modern databases. There's no social media, no cell phone records, and no surveillance network like we know today. But the problem with this theory is the silence. Even people who leave voluntarily often contact someone eventually, as Beverly never made any confirmed contact with her family again. The second theory is that Beverly was hiding a personal secret. Some have speculated she may have been pregnant, involved with someone her family would not approve of, or facing pressure she did not feel safe discussing. In 1947, social stigma could be severe, especially for a young woman. But there is no confirmed evidence of pregnancy. There is no confirmed partner. There is no verified explanation. The third theory is that Beverly did intend to leave, but something happened afterward. This may be the most unsettling possibility. She may have boarded a train. She may have reached another city. She may have trusted the wrong person. She may have been vulnerable because she was young, carrying cash, and trying to build a life away from everyone who knew her. The fourth theory is that the telegram was misleading. If Beverly did not send it, or if she sent it under pressure, then the entire foundation of the runaway theory becomes less certain. The telegram made her disappearance look voluntary. But voluntary departure and long-term safety are not the same thing. Beverly Sharpman vanished in 1947. But her case remains important because it sits in the space between choice and danger. She may have left willingly. She may have been afraid. She may have been protecting someone. She may have been trying to protect herself. The evidence shows a young woman preparing for something. But it does not show what happened after she reached the train station. That is the missing chapter, the unknown destination, the silence after the telegram. For more than 75 years, Beverly Babe Sharpman's story has remained unfinished. A teenage girl walked into a train station. A telegram arrived that night, and then the trail went cold. If Beverly lived under another name, someone may have known her as a neighbor, coworker, a friend, a wife, a mother, or a grandmother. If she did not survive, There may still be records, memories, or unidentified remains that could one day bring answers. Someone, somewhere, may still hold the missing piece. If you have any information about Beverly E. Sharpman, it's missing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania since September 11, 1947, contact the Philadelphia Police Department. And if this case stays with you, share Beverly's story, because sometimes the smallest detail remembered decades later can reopen a door that has been closed for generations. Thank you for watching Case Files of the Missing, where the forgotten are remembered, the missing are named, and every case still matters. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.